All right, so 1.2, be right back. So we are talking about a doggy who is just waiting for his owner while the owner runs into the store. So they tied the doggy's 5-foot long leash to the post outside, and he just ran into the store really quick. So the doggy's okay, not too hot of a day. So one thing I know from that right there is that the leash is 5 feet long. So when I'm gonna go to my graph later, I'm actually never gonna go above the 5 feet away from the post because that's the leash, okay? So we also know 2 things that are gonna happen in each of our graphs. For each day, the dog was 1.5 feet away from the post when the owner left. So right here, okay? And also each day, 60 seconds after the owner left, the dog was 4 feet from the post, okay? So 60 seconds, he's 4 feet away. So I'm gonna keep those points in for both of these. So we're gonna talk about day 1 first. So let's go back up to day 1. So during day 1, the dog walked around the entire time while waiting for its owner. So we don't have that many requirements. The graphs, your graph could look very different than mine, and that's okay as long as it has those 2 points and you never hit a constant point. So maybe he walks to the end of his leash and then he comes back, then he walks really close to the pole, and then he decides to walk away again, and then he stops, okay? Except you see how this line, I even might want to make it a little not so flat, right? So he's still walking away, he's walking back, he walks all the way, and then maybe walks back. So it's just the dog walking. There's no constants in there, nothing like that. So that's day 1. Day 2 though, okay, well, I'm gonna keep those 2 points in. Day 2, the dog walked around for the first minute and then he laid down until his owner returned. So this laid down, so the distance won't change. So the first 60 seconds, he's walking around like last time. Maybe he walks all the way to the end of the leash and then he comes back. But then he just lays down. So you should have a flat line after that. That flat line is really important because it's our example of kind of the constant area. Okay, this is what we call constant. It's not changing, okay? All right, so that is the dog problem.